show has begun.
So, how was your day?
It's fine. I've been a little under the weather. I've been fighting a cold.
What, I have headphones? Do you have any headphones? No, I have some. You're sick?
Yeah, I'm a little sick. If you can't tell, I'm not feeling 100%.
Oh, I need you 100% for the podcast.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm here. Yesterday, I felt too terrible. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even talk hardly.
Yeah.
It hurt to talk. I was like, it hurts when I'm trying to
Uh,
have a conversation right now. It's okay. I hope Colin will do most of the talking like he always does.
yeah, he's good at that.
He's great at keeping the flow, and the new guy, Aaron, is even better at it.
Is he?
Basically, at this point, I don't even need to talk. Yeah, if he didn't know where he is.
Which one
I
is
wish he
he?
was here right now. He's the guy from New Zealand. He's got that thick accent.
Oh, yeah. And he was just a stranger, correct?
Yeah, he just showed. I put up a Twitter. I was like, anyone who wants to come to this, come to this. And then he just showed up, and now he's just a fixture. Now I don't know how to not do it with him. Yeah.
I'd love to read some of those passages because I'm good at that too.
Well, we're doing that. We're gonna probably do that every time we do this now. So Colin,
Okay.
when he shows up tonight, will bring us more of those. I've been looking for them myself. I haven't been able to find any.
Okay.
Basically, just go to fanfiction archives and
.com.
look for. Yeah, fanfiction.net actually is the main one. There's other ones you can look at. I'm on there right now. I'm doing a little searching, seeing if I can find one or two things to
So
go with here.
my Lyft application is on hold because they need to know if I've been driving for more than 1 year, which I have.
Okay.
But I just got my driver's license replaced,
Okay.
and then I found the old one. So I guess I could just take a picture of the old one,
Yeah, you can do that.
and which I'm in Florida right now. So
What are you doing down there? Hanging out with your brother?
yeah, and then my mom gets here tomorrow, and then we're gonna be here until the 1st. So quite a while actually.
What are you doing out there that whole time, Robert?
Instead of Green Bay, we've been going to Florida for Christmas.
Why? What do you do?
Just Christmas. We just
You
enjoy
do
Christmas
in Florida?
on the
Oh.
beach instead of on the snow.
Yeah, that's like me this year.
Tired
I
of
don't
of the weather, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Colin.
Here already?
Yeah,
It's not
Justin,
really
I
Colin
definitely
fitting.
can't see your picture. It's just black.
Nobody can see me, huh?
Nope. Hey, Colin.
Hello.
Colin, apparently my picture's not working, so nobody can see me tonight.
Ha 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 ha
Can you see me now? Can you see me? It looks like my
Yeah.
camera's on. You can see me?
It's not technical issues, it's your bandwidth, bro.
No.
What?
Yeah, it's your bandwidth.
What's
You got
going on?
Yeah, bad internet.
What?
You have the internet you have is not good.
I do or Justin's is?
Justin's.
Okay.
You have very handsome internet.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, I can hear both of you guys fine. Am I
That's
just
all that
not going,
matters.
am I not coming through cleanly or something? Is that what's
You
happening?
are, but I mean, it's nice to see your picture.
I'm assuming that you're coming in at about 420p, which would be the lowest resolution Google Hangouts will allow.
Oh.
Wow, this guy knows everything. Let's see.
I
there a way
know
There he is, he's back.
everything.
I'm
No,
back?
yeah, at
Oh.
least Verily.
Let's go back to the track. What was that line from? Is that Slow Jams?
Back to the track.
Slow
Back to-
jams.
Is that in Slow Jam? It's Marvin Gaye.
No. It's from Rocket Ship.
What? Is
It's
that a
from
Christian
Rocket-
rap song?
No, from Kanye West. From College Dropout.
Thanks, Robert.
Where
Oh.
it's like, yeah, I stole that,
Spaceship.
never got
Spaceship.
caught.
Yeah. Working my spaceship, and I need shit. Hey, there he is.
Hey, Aaron!
Now our groups are
Nice.
complete. If only he's participating.
I'm sure he's just hooking up his
Space age
yeah,
microchip.
yes.
That's right. I also invited a few other people. We'll see who shows up. I have a tweet about it right now.
That's exciting.
Hangout.
Very. Are you here, Aaron?
What's up?
Hi, so it's just that guy from New Zealand. Hi.
It's just that guy from New Zealand.
Right, yeah. It's just
Oh.
that guy from New Zealand, you know.
I'm sorry for referring to you that way. In my earlier description, that wasn't.
Is that what you really did? Is that what you fucking did? That was the best thing you could come up with?
Wait, it said more than that.
It also linked to a Wikipedia article about New Zealand.
It just may have. Well, that's all I know about New Zealand. I had a quick read up about it, so I'd have something for the podcast.
Is the kiwi bird from Australia or from New Zealand?
Yeah.
Everything I know, no joke. I've known people that lived in New Zealand for a while.
Okay,
You have?
bring it all home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, excellent, Colin.
Yeah. They said that there's lots of trees. No, that's I
Yeah,
don't know.
there's a shitload of trees and greenery, that's for sure.
Lots,
Okay.
lots of greenery.
Oh, come on now. Come on, no. No. We do
Yes.
not make fun of accents, because we...
Hey, that's one of my favorite accents, so I'm not making fun of it. I'm trying to
Okay.
emulate it.
Hey, I heard that Christianity is a prominent religion in New Zealand.
Are we just going to sit here and talk?
It's recognized as one of the national religions of New Zealand, yes.
Okay, along
you-
with. Okay, I'm reading off Wikipedia right now.
This is awful.
You'd also note that English language, along with the Māori language, is identified as the two, official languages of New Zealand.
Yeah, and
The native people were raped and pillaged back in the early days when Kush
That
came along and stole all the land off the native people, similar to what
Australia?
happened with America with what happened with the American Indians,
the indigenous
similar to
tribes.
Australia and the Aborigines.
Yeah, see, what brings us all together is the raping and pillaging of the original cultures.
Exactly,
what
just
brings us
sticking it
together.
right in there, and that's a
Interesting.
commonality. We have something in common.
We all have that white guilt in common, right?
I know. Here's my
I
theory.
guess. But
my
my ancestors are from the UK. Half of them anyway, and then half of them are native New Zealand. So I'm a mixed bag of both. So I get the best of both worlds.
See, here's my thoughts. Here's what I think happened. Yeah, if you're
Tell me what's on your mind, Colin.
Here's what happened.
Please.
So, look up. Just go to weather.com and look up how the weather is in England right now. I'll give you a hint. It's never good. Never,
Right.
ever good. So they're.
Wait, are you sure it's right now, though?
Hear me out. Hear me out. So you look at areas like New Zealand or Australia or Africa or America, all these different places where the native people are just having a great time. Over in
shit.
Africa, yeah, they're just like, oh, we'll just live off of nature. And over in England, they're just like, it's fucking snowing again. God fucking damn it! Why can't we get some sunshine over here? So,
Well, either it's
so-
snowing or it's raining.
yeah. So,
cloudy.
It's raining right now, actually.
see, I told you. I knew if you'd go the weather. So they go over there and they see all the sun. And they think, oh my god, and it just destroys their brains. And right away they're just like, we got to kill every fucking thing here. We got to take this place over, man. You
You're
can
right.
get a tan here.
You're
Wait.
right.
So wait, they're constantly killing everything that lives there? What's happening?
Literally.
Oh, you added the drawing. Colin, do we have any scripts to go off of today so we can stop this?
Well,
No, I'm happy
lesson
just.
here? Unless you want to keep the history going.
Well, hold on, Justin. I'm happy just shooting the breeze if you don't mind.
yeah,
I don't mind. That was the intention of the show originally, anyway. Before we decided to add some sort of formal
Well,
structure
no,
to it.
no. Before that guy from New Zealand joined.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that guy from New Zealand, yeah.
Well, we've been working so hard to impress you. And,
Well,
Has it been working?
well, referring to me in the third person as that guy from New Zealand isn't really putting you in good stead.
well, now that we know so much more about you, maybe next
well,
time I'll
Yeah.
I'll
what
say
do you
our
want
friend
to?
Aaron from New Zealand.
Actually,
Justin from wherever.
I actually do have one genuine question about New Zealand. How are the gun
Give it
laws
to
over
me.
there? How are the gun laws?
They're
Are you
very
able to-
How are the
friendly.
gun laws? Well, I mean, if you've got a license to own a gun, then you can
Right.
own one. You can't carry you're not allowed to walk around town holstering a gun because that's just uncalled for.
Yeah, dude, no joke. If you go to a grocery store in America, you will sometimes see a guy just have their fucking gun out. I'm not kidding.
I bet, yeah.
Not
And
kidding.
look, I've got a gun license, but I only ever use guns on the farm. Only going hunting or going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. I'm talking
Well, what
about.
do you do? What do you do with your gun then if you can't use it? Why would you
It
have
Better
sits in the
people with it.
it sits in the gun safe until we have to go out hunting again, and sometimes we don't even use the gun to go out
What
hunting.
good is it in a safe if it's not gonna?
It keeps it safe.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but what if you need to
use
we
the gun
practice.
safe?
We do use the gun like on the farm just for practicing or playing around with, but we don't.
Just play around with it?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Dude,
boom,
no,
boom.
I'm serious. I'm not
Well, if
even
you have
kidding
it.
you. If you got to see America and the way that we have guns here, it will blow your mind. Like literally,
Right.
they might shoot you in the head. Who knows? I mean, it's fucking crazy over here, man.
Excuse the pun, but it would blow your mind.
Yeah.
Right.
It would
It's
blow your head open. Wait, that's not a
I'm
pun,
not
right?
sure how you feel about Michael Moore, but that movie Bowling for Columbine was actually really well done.
I met him.
Yeah?
I met Michael Moore before he actually put that movie out. He was actually like test screening it.
Is he not
And-
famous enough for you to know, Aaron? Do you know Michael Moore?
Yeah, I know Michael Moore. Yep.
He's a very chubby man. And
Very chubby.
I've actually watched that film.
yeah, Bowling for Columbine. Where is
That's a
this?
popular one.
Let me show
It
you.
was released in in 2000 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Right,
early
yeah.
2000s.
I met him in
Denver.
2000. I met him in Chicago. I want to say like 2000. I don't know. Like it must have been early 2000. And he because he had done a show called The Awful Truth, which is really fucking funny. And
To be really
Was it
funny.
awful or was it good?
it was great. It was really. It
Well,
was
I can't
basically
hear
like
anything.
it was like a sketch comedy show, but like about issues. I'm trying to find stories right now, guys.
I do love watching those type of films, though.
Oh yeah, documentaries and all that.
Yeah, such a.
Oh,
They're
me
a
too, man.
little manipulative.
Sorry?
It can be.
Even the informational ones are a little bit manipulative. it
Well,
seems.
I mean, they've always got to have an angle. And-
Well, yeah, if you got a camera, you have to choose an angle. Otherwise, it's just floor.
Camera tricks.
Yeah.
But not just in the way it's shot with the camera. Thank you very much, Colin. But also with the subject that they're exploring, And
It-
I think for a documentary to be successful, it has to be controversial and challenging.
Completely, yeah.
The
You will
status
never.
quo.
You can't be doing. I mean, what was that one? Winged Migration, which was all just about birds flying, and that one was
It's a
like.
great movie to fall asleep to.
But it was so weird that movie actually was mildly successful because all the other
Mhm.
documentaries were just about
Penguins
yeah, with Morgan Freeman.
that
Or
can't fly.
David Attenborough, which are still successful in their own right.
Which one?
Any of the
Um,
Planet Earth series, I guess, would count.
David Attenborough, do you know BBC?
A bit. The problem is that a lot of times, like BBC documentaries, like I'll try and go on there, and you have to kind of like proxy the network because you can't
Oh, right.
actually. Yeah, I don't pay taxes to them, so okay. And they don't actually. BBC America is mostly just an outlet to play The Office nonstop. So.
The old Office or the new Office?
Oh, the old Office. Fuck
The English Office.
Fuck the American Office.
Yeah.
Let's figure out how we can make 12 shows last 13 years. Like, oh, okay.
Right.
Let's run into the ground. That helps.
Well, you've seen some of these sequels that they're making
That's
now.
typical with anything in American shows, right? They just run it to the ground and fucking
Yeah.
extrapolate as much as they can from it.
Absolutely. That's kind of the problem. Is like I remember they tried to make like 4 different versions of Faulty Towers, like
Uh-huh.
4 complete, and they never understood what made that show successful.
What? So they had 4 different
Well,
pilots for one show.
That's
Yeah.
because the tower was faulty to begin with.
Oh, that's a good point.
That is a good point. I mean, how can you build around that, right? It's going to fall over.
Maybe that was deliberate.
Ah.
Self-sabotaging, like the producers.
See, I saw a documentary about that.
Well, I saw a documentary about a lot of subliminal messaging going into cartoon, cartoon films as well.
Propaganda? Is that
Yeah, propaganda.
early
Oh,
cartoons, or are we talking more recently?
Uh, recent and
Little
back in the
Mermaid.
day. Yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Oh.
Definitely. You know what? The best goddamn BBC documentary. Actually, it might not have been BBC. It might have been
Not
Sky.
just the best BBC document, but the best goddamn BBC
Yeah,
document.
I tell you. Okay, it was a
Uh-huh.
four-part series called Animation Nation, and it was about the history of UK animation, which
Yes.
no one ever talks about. Like no one
Right.
talks about that, and like every episode was like talking about like independent filmmakers with something to say, and one was about experimental art, like covering like the first bit was about Yellow Submarine, but it like quickly moved on to more interesting things.
Yeah.
Nothing against Yellow Submarine, but like it's covered, and it was awesome. And now you can't find it anywhere. They like show the very first bit of animation ever filmed anywhere, which was stop motion, and it was actually from the UK. It's like, God damn it. I
Oh,
know.
it's the guy, yeah. What was his name? Harold
Harold and Kumar. That's right.
and Kumar went to White Castle, the movie.
And they went back in time and created the very first bit of animation.
I thought it was called Harold the Dinosaur, but apparently that's a different thing.
No, yeah, it's different.
What about Gumby and his friends?
What about Gumby? That's a
Yeah,
good
what
question.
do you want to say about Gumby, Robert?
Probably some of the best claymation ever to come across the television screen
No way.
in recent time.
If we could all go back in time to when that
No,
show.
the best claymation in recent times that I've seen is Bob the Builder. I mean,
Yes,
he is just.
Yes, we can. Yes, we
he's
can.
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
The
I-
stuff
honestly,
the
I
stuff
don't know
he
who does it.
builds.
How the hell does he do that? It's so
Uh-huh.
weird. Like, he seems like such a tiny man.
Yeah.
And he's overcome so much adversity.
Yeah.
Sometimes you forget that you're watching animation when you're watching Bob the Builder.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I'll just like walk over and like I'll try and hand him a beverage or something to cool him off, and then like my hand will touch the TV and I go, "What's going on here?"
Like, Bob, stop working so hard. Like,
Yeah,
take a
Bob.
break.
I'll drink this.
Then I feel like a jerk.
Hey, Bob, instead of knocking down that wall over there, why don't you kick back and relax and have a nice cold lemonade?
Yeah.
Well, it depends who's paying him, because he works for
Oh,
some.
man.
You know, it's never really that they just want to have the art project done for them. They've
See,
always
I-
got some reason. Yeah.
I can't wait for the days of when Bob the Builder is like the audience that originally watched it is like old enough where I can create like a philosophy book about it, and then I'll call it Deconstructing
Allah.
Bob the Builder. Huh?
Oh, Akbar.
Or-
Allahu Akbar.
Oh no!
Akbar.
Better hide that broadcast, huh?
Wait, who's that? Is that a new friend?
Ritz
It looked like
crackers.
It was kind of a new friend for a second, but
Why would you kick him out? Maybe he had something to say. You know?
it might have had something interesting to say. But as far as I could tell,
Did you say it?
well,
I think that you want to take your tweet of the URL Hangout off Twitter,
off Twitter, you think so?
and
That's-
You think
because
it's bringing in types?
there's yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, I
This
guess
is-
I better do that.
Or just leave it there. I mean, he'll probably come in on another account or that one. So either way, this Hangout is screwed, and we're going to have pictures and animation of human excrement coming out of a bumhole.
Of
Well,
Gumby's
that was the
butthole.
plan anyway, dude. I don't know.
Well,
where
he came in saying Allahu Akbar,
I know, I know.
and whenever I meet people from those type of countries, I always say hot salami steakums. You know, and that's how they officially introduce each other. You know, hot salami steakums, and then you get a conversation going.
Normally, on this show, we kind of let anything fly. I just don't know how far we can really let that go.
Right.
We do have a script.
Some ground rules.
We do have a script of a Dragon Ball Z fan fiction.
You'll have to
But who
you'll
am
have
I?
to
I'm
Justin,
police.
you'll have to classify this video as R18 now, just because of that. arsehole.
Is that what? As a R?
R18.
You'll have to classify this video as R18 now.
Well,
I love it.
maybe I can cut that section out right there at some point. I don't really know how to edit these things, but
Oh, Justin, give me the tools or whatever to.
oh,
do
I gotta
stuff.
give.
Yeah.
If I give Colin the tools, maybe he can fix it.
I watch Bob the Builder. I know how to use tools, man.
That's perfect. But maybe we can find Bob the Builder fan fiction for later, huh?
Ooh. I was thinking about that. See, like, the thing with Dragon Ball Z is there's so many. It's like it's still aired everywhere for children. It's mind-blowing. They've like repackaged and re-aired the same episodes for 20 years. Oh, actually over 20 years. Because like the first episode was 89, I want to say.
And it's just as successful now.
It is. It's like frighteningly successful. Where they came to these video games and like they just released a movie. I guess I never saw it. Although if you're an Xbox Live member, you get it for free for some reason. I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
Bob the Builder?
No, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z. That's right.
I will download it because I am an Xbox Live member.
You have Xbox One.
I have 360.
You do not get the film, I'm afraid.
Darn it.
All right. Okay.
I did get the game SSX for free the other
There
day.
you go. You get you get snowboarding. That's
I get snowboarding off of helicopters.
That's pretty cool. Not as cool as snowboarding on top of helicopters and then grinding off the helicopter blades. That would be incredible. Okay.
You can do that too.
We will. All right. So, gentlemen, here's what we've got right here. We have. Let's check out the characters really quick. So we have.
I'm not seeing anything.
You're not?
Hold on. Let me try again.
You have to click on his.
There we go. Got
Yes. Okay. We have.
1 second, guys.
We have
Talk amongst yourselves.
Ringzu.
How else can we do that?
We have Goku. We have Vegeta. Bulma only has one line, it looks like. We have Roshi.
Roshi.
I know.
Roshi's got quite a few lines.
Roshi does have quite a few lines. Oh, it really becomes just a Roshi. And then Oob. I don't know who Oob is. And Goku's back again. So,
Sure. I can go out there while you.
Aaron, how you feeling?
All right.
What do you?
I'm gonna move here and then.
You have to move the show. Aaron, how are you feeling about how about this amazing
Taking the
cast?
show on the road.
Well, it looks promising.
Good idea, Trevor.
I mean,
All
is there any particular character that's jumping out at you? Ringzu, Goku. I don't actually know who Ringzu is. I assume Ringzu was actually made up for this.
I'll tell you what. I'll just go with the flow, and
Okay.
you know, we'll just let it happen naturally.
Okay.
And,
If it's there, it's there.
Let like the first example that we set. Let the energy just let it happen organically. And here's
here we
the
go
other
again.
guy, as I told you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have this whole script reading of Ringetsu, Goku and Dragon Ball Z Omega
Yeah.
with the excreting bumhole coming in and out throughout.
Hang on.
Justin, you can
Just
make it
during
private.
intermission, of course, and
We can make
just
it
for your
private.
viewing pleasure.
We can make it private. We can have it just for invites. Can you do that,
Yeah.
Justin?
Wait. How do you do that? Let me look. I know there's a way. I gotta go to settings, maybe.
Yeah,
No?
probably.
What are you trying to do?
Make it
trying to-
invite only here. Let's see.
Oh, you can't do it after you've already created the Hangout. Yeah.
You want to start over fresh here? Create a new one?
No. We'll just carry on and roll with the
I love
punches,
it.
dude.
I love it. I love it. Okay.
All right, that's
We're,
fine. It's
we're
funny-
all
it's
about
funny.
improv and dealing with whatever's thrown at us.
Okay.
Adversity. Adversity.
Whatever nature. Toss
Just let it happen organically. No pun intended.
it. Great.
Okay. Justin, can you be Goku?
I will take the character of Goku.
Okay. Wait, let me hear your Goku voice real quick.
Here's my Goku voice.
Aaron, would you like to be Ring Tzu?
No, can you be Ring Suzu?
Yes, I will be Ring Tizu. Robert, can you
Robert
be
can be Bulma?
Bulma? And well, that means you got to be Master Roshi, man.
Okay, that sounds
Uh,
good.
All right, I love it. All right, so
Which one am I?
you are
Malva?
Bulma. Yeah.
It's the female character, so you're gonna have to really dig deep.
Okay. What's the name of the character?
Bulma.
Malva.
Let's
Yep.
pull up a picture of Bulma for him here, if you can.
Mm. This guy's name is Ring 2. I mean, are we? We're not pronouncing the Z, right?
Ring Jitsu.
Is that what we're gonna really just? Okay, fine. Sound like
It's Rinjitsu.
Ring Jetsu. I like that.
Just call him Rinjetski or whatever. Rinjetski?
All right.
Wait.
We got snowboards and ring jet ski. Got it. Jet skis are very dangerous.
Okay,
so.
I'll read the little script there and so
Okay. All right.
Right. So, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to the theatre show that we have on board, and you can always expect the impressive guest voice actors that we have on this hangout here. And I don't think we have an official name for our hangouts and this little furor. What is it?
I would say fan fiction playhouse, just because that.
Okay. Welcome to Fan Fiction Playhouse, where we
Got a great ring to
entertain
it.
you for a few hours or a few minutes, and we read fan fiction that has been translated badly in English back from its original language, and basically we just butcher badly translated fan fiction. That's in a nutshell what we're going to do.
Is that what you're going to say? Because I think we bring an air of
Joy.
the theater. The theater.
Yes.
I treat myself truly as a thespian of the fan fiction.
Yes. Well, so in this,
Perfect. We do this a lot, don't we?
yeah. So in this episode, our host and our all-round good guy Justin Engelbert or Engelbart, no relation to Engelbert Humperdinck, mind you, he's no relation to Engelbert Humperdinck, but we're going to have a pretty gnarly case of sickness and goodness. In this episode, we've got Dragon Ball Z Omega. Rinjetski, a 19-year-old. Let's do that again. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, it's great.
Crack it up.
Back into character. Okay. Rinjetsu, a 19-year-old, venture into battle to save the Earth and humanity from destruction, and travel, meet new friends and enemies. Chapter 1.
Goku, Roshi, where the teacher is.
I do not know. I have not seen beatings since Bio Brawly.
Then we will see Bulma. She should know where this.
Okay.
Then they hurry to the house of Bulma in a hurry in the yard where found to Vegeta training.
Right.
Hello,
Wait,
Vegeta.
Who's Vegeta?
Oh, Aaron, you gotta take that one.
I gotta take Vegeta?
You want to take Vegeta? Or you want someone else to take Vegeta? We can.
What do you want, Kakaroto?
There you go. That's good. Perfect.
We come in search of Master Roshi. Have you seen?
I have not seen for years.
Then Bulma. Then that comes Bulma, the backyard, with a sandwich for Vegeta.
Right.
All right, Bulma.
Oh, Goku, Rinjitsu, what are you doing here?
Come to seek the Master Roshi. Have seen.
If I have seen in the game house.
But if there, come on.
Ah, I know where you can be the Master Roshi.
Where?
Follow me.
That Goku and Rinjetsu returned to the Kame house. In the Kame house.
really nothing much. It's just like
What is that background noise?
gorgeous.
Do you hear that noise?
Then I got
Is the TV?
Yeah. Do you have your TV on, Justin?
Well, I'm not the only person who lives here, Colin.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Shush! I hear snoring in the bathroom.
Really?
If
As they opened the bathroom door, they found the master, Roshi.
no.
That's me. Now, what do we do?
I have a plan.
Rinjetsu explains the plan to Goku and put to work.
Are you ready, Goku?
I'm ready.
Then Goku sounded the alarm clock scaring Roshi.
That's you, Aaron.
Oh, it's me? Scared me, boy.
Master Roshi, remember our little job?
Yes, let's get started. Then they went outside the house away from the Kami house and began a fierce battle on a small island. Kamehameha!
Pathetic.
Rinjetsu blocked Kamehameha, achieved without difficulty.
Thrower!
With this attack, Roshi is forced to do the Kienzan. Kienzan! Roshi manages to cut the flamethrower, Rinjetsu, and costume party. What the fuck?
Hey, hard time getting this outfit.
At least I have the advantage. With this statement of the Kienzan of Roshi is scattered everywhere, making multiple his Rinjetsu fell to the ground unconscious.
Master Roshi, Go even remains one of the strongest.
Yes, but let him unconscious.
And when he woke up,
Not take long, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, maximum 15 minutes. 10 minutes after, Rinjetsu wakes up, not knowing what happened, and Goku explains everything step.
So that's what happened. No matter.
So I have victory! Suddenly arrives drunk, up to meet his father, and brought a knife and stick butter. Robert, take up.
Hello, I come to throwing butter at the ceiling. Look, like butter shot into the ceiling. Look, Joe.
how many times have I told you not to emboriches?
Oh, Goku, let it at least as an adult, so I can drink.
But that is very sour beer called.
With that, they laughed, all but Goku, at this comment.
Oh, is that the end of it?
And that was Dragon Ball Z Omega, right?
Yeah.
Omega, wow.
So
that's a good
what
one.
actually happened? I mean, Roshi and who won the battle? Did Roshi or?
I assume because Roshi was talking about him being unconscious, but I can't be certain. Like, I really can't be. Which one's
Now,
this?
can I just ask you, what language was that translated from?
That was
Japanese.
translated. That was Spanish. That was actually Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I saw a word in there, it's like embaraches or something.
Oh,
I thought it was.
I keep forgetting to put an X on this one. I gotta put an X on this. Yeah, it's there's a lot of shit out there.
Are those
Yeah.
Google Docs?
Oh yeah.
That's Google Docs. Yeah, he wrote all these scripts in Spanish. Then,
It took years to get this 5-minute story out.
yeah.
Which one is it? Wow, I don't know anything about Inuyasha. Like, I know nothing about this show, but
That's perfect.
okay, good.
I don't even know what the hell that is. Like,
I don't know what the hell we just read, so that goes good.
right.
I honestly have no understanding of the ending about butter like butter to the ceiling or whatever. I didn't. What was going on?
I got drunk, okay?
Who got drunk?
My character.
Sour beer.
Yeah.
Sour beer is cheap beer.
Oh my god! So I don't know any of these character names. So this is
There's
gonna
quite
be.
a few. There's quite a few characters in there, though.
This is Kagome, Sango, Inuyasha.
No, we have to keep in mind, Colin, that the extent of Justin's character development is either a high voice or low voice, and that's about it.
That's all I've got. I've got 2 different options.
That is the. Oh my god! There's more.
There is no in between. There is no in between.
I
But
could
how
do
many
my
of
regular
these?
voice. I'm probably not going to.
Your original Goku voice from a few nights ago had me cracking up. Where you just kept going, "Yes."
I know
Yeah.
I had good, and I can't remember how
He
it
was
went.
doing amazing. Some nights he's on fire. Some nights he's just, he's got the flu. He's a bit sick, so he has to drop back a bit.
That might be
but
that
you
I.
can't-
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't let an ailment. You can't let an ailment affect your creativity and how professional you sound.
Yeah.
on the
See,
record.
ask
Yeah.
your question. Now, I don't care how you're feeling. How is your character feeling?
Exactly.
Yes.
You know.
Well, what if your character also feels this
That's
same
perfect.
way?
Then that'll be.
Well, yeah.
You see, I believe it was
Maybe it's-
Orson Welles once said that
And-
there's a
yeah.
fascist in all of us, there's a murderer in all of us. It's what you take away from the person, much like a
Yes.
sculptor, you know.
Absolutely.
Orson Welles.
That was
definitely,
probably
when he,
Orson Welles,
when he
yeah.
said that, he was saying, fan fiction on Google Hangouts is basically what he was saying.
And I concur. That parable fits in right where it needs to, and it fit right there. It's perfect.
I believe it was Socrates who said Dragon Ball Z fan fiction is real good, and
I think that might have been Plato, actually. People think that it was Socrates. They always like to attribute his work to Plato.
that would make sense. I haven't read much. There's no actually published works of Socrates, so that's
No,
perhaps.
it's all recountings by Plato. Yeah.
Getting the really.
So I'm thinking I can be Sangu.
Okay, but yeah, okay, Sangu. I'll be.
I'll take
Huh?
Koga. I'll take Inuyasha.
All right, I'll take Kagome.
Wait, is Inuyasha a girl or a boy?
I believe it's a boy.
Okay.
Kagome, I believe, is a girl. Sango, I have no idea.
And Robert can take everyone else.
Only my friend John was here with his accents that he does so well.
Does he
Nice.
actually do that very well?
He has a couple. He doesn't do them very well, but he does them.
All right, I gotta
Oh,
practice.
here we go.
my-
I got some for this.
Okay, I gotta practice my. Oh, hold on. Inuyasha. I did not copyright on this information. It came as I went along, by Samantha Jo Weaver. Actions.
And Samantha and Samantha, if you are watching this, we love your script.
Oh my
we
God.
we are just paying homage to how greatly written it is, and that's why we're featuring it on tonight's show. I wonder if the other guy that we used his script when you messaged him.
Nothing. I have been
Nothing?
anxiously awaiting. I have been like, oh, he's got to read this. I think he literally created an account, and then where's that music coming from?
It's for me. That's the Inuyasha song.
Oh. That's what he did is I think he just created the account and just wrote the text in the entry file, and then just probably forgot his password because he seems like it was like a 13-year-old. So I'm not positive.
But it was written literally 16 minutes before we read it.
I think he was the active one. I say, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to come.
But this is my
Get rid of these
Kagome.
music.
This is my Kagome voice.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Are you ready for this, guys?
Wait, one second. I'm
What
gonna
should
look.
Sangu sound like?
You wait. Who is Sangu? That's Justin, right?
I'm Sango. I thought it was
he's
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
Oh, are you Sangu?
Yeah, I'm Sangu.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh shit.
I've never seen the show. I saw one episode, I think, in 2004, and that's a decade ago.
So some were joking because when they some skis.
I wonder if there's like some reference videos.
Get the whole ordeal into it.
We need some sound effect generators. What's up?
What would it be possible maybe to hit your mute button and then when you have a line to unhit it?
Oh
Where's my
wait.
mute button?
Here's a freaking reference video that I just found of Inuyasha and it's so in the video it's an interaction between Sangu and Inuyasha. Colin, you've been muted.
Yeah, was it Justin? Did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I muted myself. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So good. So you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we are. Inuyasha, titled Inuyasha. I might have to go
Wait 1 second here.
Justin's getting into character as we speak. He will
Get
be
it.
playing the character
You
of...
watching the Lone Survivor movie? I don't know.
You will be playing the character
Sound is a little bit better out here.
of Inuyasha. We have Aaron here playing the character of Sango. And we have Robert, who will literally be playing every other character that we come along. And we will have to tell Robert when his lines are, I think.
We'll give them the cue.
All right, so Robert, just so you know, you're Miroku and a bunch of other people, but we'll get there.
Koga,
He's not worried. Look at his face. He's just like, yeah, I got this.
bring it on.
This is a professional here. I mean,
Show must go on.
Carry on.
we're on the world stage. Oh my god.
If he's professional, I don't want him to put us to shame. I mean,
Well, that's one way you get better. Steel sharpening steel, bro. You gotta get the, you know.
exactly. He'll be the catalyst. He'll be the catalyst for professionalism and utter greatness.
Very, very much.
Okay, so I am Sangu. Are we ready?
We are very ready.
From here on out,
You
yes.
good?
From here on out, I am Inuyasha, yes.
I will. You're gonna be like, what was that? Denzel Washington when he was making, not Denzel Washington, Jesus, Wesley Snipes when he was making Blade, and he stayed in character the whole time.
Or
Andy
freaking
Kaufman?
Jamie Foxx and Ray.
Yeah, that's right.
Did he really do that? That's
Jim
weird.
Carrey in the Andy Kaufman movie too was apparently very good at that, right?
I guess. All right, so I'll take stage direction. If that's okay.
Sit, boy, and sit, boy, and sit, boy, and sit.
Inuyasha, our bombarded ground on the ground.
Ah!
It should be more sensitive to Kagome. I think it has been around for a very long time. Miroku and Shippo. I said so.
Hey, what that means?
I have to agree with Inishu on this one.
Come, Miroku, you are a womanizer.
I am guilty of nothing like this.
He is right.
Robert, you
And
got the
Shippo, hey guys, where's Kagome and Kirara? Tango,
I do not know.
What did I do now? Oh, what do I do now?
You know how Kagome and Kikyo when it comes to it.
All I said is that I know she does not have the power of her yet. How should that bother her?
How should that bother her?
Inashu need to stop allowing Kagami know you still love Kyaku. You have to be more sensitive to her feelings.
You have one to talk.
Kagome and Kiara in the sky.
Kirara.
Carrara.
How can you be such a jerk? I know that he still has feelings for Kyoko, but it does not have to say it all the time. But then I think it's a good thing he feels comfortable to tell me, but it still hurts. Hey, I'm feeling scared. Fragments, Jewel, it's Koga.
Carrara down.
You're Koga, Robert.
Hey, where is this Kagami Inuyasha Buster?
No, I just left.
Why?
Oh, nothing.
Are you sure? Because I'm here for you. I love you, Kagami.
Thanks, Red. Well, I'm sorry, but I think Koga Kiara, why would go back?
Okay. Tell Buster that he needs to achieve what he has before it's gone.
Koga explode, and Kiara and Kagome return to the ring. The ring? Kagome and Kiara found.
Where have you been?
Sit, boy!
That's me.
I'm sorry.
Sit, boy. Do not yell at me. I just need some fresh air away from you. She spoke to Koga. He said you need to be aware of what you had before it's gone.
And you want me to listen to that wolf weak pathetic?
Now, you guys, let's not fight about it.
Inuyasha, shut up. Inuyasha, just leave me alone for the moment, okay?
I, Inuyasha, large blade, drop his jaw with a very confused look on face.
What do I do? Everything I do is wrong for her. Robert got in trouble. Well, let's wait for Robert here, quick.
Where am I here?
And Shippo.
Where?
And Shippo.
And Shippo, you know Sango and Moro, right? You need to be more concerned about Kagami and how you feel.
Can I just say his voice character for Shippo just changed? Something's going on.
Shut up! All I said was...
See Kiko from afar.
Head down. Go to it. And Inuyasha.
Do not. I will stay here with you. Says in a sad voice, I will stay here with you.
Damn it, Inuyasha.
Wait, let me try it again.
Damn, Inuyasha, go to her.
And started at her for a moment, and Go and the gang remains behind.
Why Inuyasha must be very sensitive. If he does not make it very clear that Kagome do not tell him to go.
Sango, you know how it is, and nothing like me.
It's Sangu, but you're right.
Thank you.
The worst you have it.
How is this?
You say I'm the one for you, but not until this battle is over. What's this? I'm not good enough for you now? Just because we see other women along the way, and the fact that you ask any girl ever see if they're naked kids. What the fuck? It's a miracle you have to ask after kick your ass.
I will not ask for them, and it's a habit. Is this hand damned?
What?
It's this hand, damn. Okay. It's not your hand. Hand absorbs, even the demon. It's your head that makes you ask.
Hey, you guys, do you feel that?
Is that the original Aunt Sheppo voice there? He's returned. He's back in his farm.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Oh, Sangu.
That we look at and Shippo. Yes. What is it?
It's a powerful demonic aura. Must be Naraku. Be so strong, and it has come from the direction of Kyaku and Ninasha.
I don't know what's going on.
I feel that there's a sacred crust jewel and Kohaku her. I think they're in trouble.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Inuyasha Kyukyo find in a cave.
Kiko, alive!
Yes!
I'll be Kikyo then. I'll be
Okay,
Kikyo.
okay.
Yes, I am. Thanks to Kagome.
Very good. What do you mean?
Kikyo said, purifying my body in a swamp.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I have a question best. And how to get through. And how to get through the barrier Naraku without breaking through it.
Naraku? I do not smell that bastard. Where is he?
You must leave now.
No, I want to know where he is.
That was a question. Naraku comes out of hiding and frees Inuyasha. Naraku, Robert, yeah?
Hey, Yunasha, do you really think you can defeat me?
No,
You
we
can
need
never
something.
defeat-
Whoa. You're a badass here. We need a badass here, man.
Yeah,
We need
get
a
angry.
badass.
Hey, Yunasha, do you really think you can defeat me? You can never defeat me. I'm stronger than
That
ever.
is not badass, dude.
And guess
If you
what?
come and
You
spoke to me
cannot
like that,
move.
I'd kick your ass and be like,
All you
what
can do is watch.
the hell? Trying to scare me?
Yeah, try that one. You've got to hold on. Try that one more time, Robert. One more time. Just be real, like gruff, man. Be like a gruff motherfucker. He's
a
gone,
lower
isn't
voice.
he?
I think he's still there.
Okay.
Hey, Yunasha, do you really think you can defeat me? You can never defeat me. I'm stronger
trying to
than
be
ever.
quiet.
And guess what? You cannot move. All you can do is watch.
Okay.
You bastard!
That's all we're going to get out of him. Just get it.
Just keep it going.
And Inuyasha tries to move, but then he felt a sharp pain around his heart.
No!
Robert.
Oh, did I forget to tell you? If you try to move, my grip on your heart will get tighter and tighter. So keep on move.
Arm Naraku to turn into a demon snake. The snake is trying to attack Kyoko, but shoots the arrow sacred.
You wench! Will your little arrows does not give you. It has no effect on me.
Kyoko back up to the wall, Inuyasha, and die for the fact that it will not stop moving. Kyoko attacks the snake and then pumps a huge amount of swamp inside her.
Kyaku,
Kind of erotic.
this time will surely die. You cannot
little bit.
purify this quagmire.
Kagome, Sango, Miraku, Shippo, and come in, and Kiara.
He'll dick us!
Cut in half. Miraku releases Inuyasha. Kyoko dead.
Go!
Inuyasha, are you okay?
You bastard, Naraku!
That's you, Robert.
He'll be back in 20 minutes, but we gotta keep the show going here.
You have more worried about the girl who died, of which one is right next to you?
He said BRB, so...
Okay, Justin.
alright. Let's keep it going. I got it. Shut up! I'll do it, and I'm going to kill you.
I would like to see you try.
Affirms its commitment to... Oh, sorry, it's a different voice. Affirms its commitment to...
A gust of wind comes up, blowing dirt and rocks everywhere.
There we are again. Every time. Lesson learned.
The newspaper mentioned her. Dirt lets up.
They're gone.
Where to go?
You want to take over for Miraku?
Mir, him.
Either or, whoever.
Where to go?
I could do it.
I do not know. Inuyasha, do you mind me question what happened?
Inuyasha does not answer. Kagome starred and screamed.
Let's take her to Katie.
the gang takes the body, Kyoko Keita, where she's finally can rest in peace, arrives to the village.
Kata, Dad, are you here?
I'm here again.
You guys stay here with Kikyo.
Inuyasha,
Kagome.
oh, okay, go for it.
Goes to talk to the Kaede. Kagome, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm going for a walk.
I'll go with you.
Kagome and Shippo leave Inuyasha in a hut and the Keita. Keita who?
I can see in and out of both.
What do you mean, you old hash?
I've been in battle?
Yes. I have brought back Naraku to kill her again.
What happened?
Inuyasha tells her story.
So what happened was...
Do you feel as if it is your fault, Inuyasha?
Yes.
Why?
I would have saved.
But I did save her. Spirit can finally rest. And she can continue now.
But I still kill again.
Let's drop this subject and bury my sister.
Everyone goes out to the burial site. At this time, Kagome and Shippo promised.
Oh.
The end.
That was a sweet one, but it was a little sad.
A lot of these end with main characters dying.
Yeah.
Like for shows that last hundreds of episodes are like, what happens if they die? Well, my 10-page story should wrap it up nicely. Oh man.
And then you don't get to see like the reactions after they die and like how that affects the universe of the Inuyasha universe, huh?
Yeah, it's like when they killed off Superman, you know, in A Death in the Family or whatever that was. Wait, no, that was Batman. But you know what I'm saying, man. Like, they actually had a world without Superman, and then they had the 4 Supermen, and then like the real Superman came back.
That was an event.
That was a real event, man.
That brought Superman back. Huh?
Oh, what is this? Just checking to see.
Found another one. I'm no good at finding these scripts. I don't know where you go for them.
You want Justin?
I can't find them. I'm not good at finding these scripts. The way that Colin can just find these in script format. I don't know if you have to edit all of them and change them into that format or something, or what's going on?
Yeah.
No, they're all written as a script. I just go for the ones to see like I'm doing it right now. This is basically what I do. I just click on all
Hold
of
on,
them.
hold on. Let me look.
I mean, he does great at finding scripts, though, Justin.
Yeah.
He's extremely good at finding these.
These horrible things. They're just there, man. They're just out there. You just gotta go like this. You see what I'm doing? Ain't nothing interesting.
Yeah. Next episode, I'll find an original script for everything for us guys.
I wonder. Awesome. All right, let's see if Harry Potter has a new script. I don't really know much about Harry Potter, but wow, look at all this stuff.
Wow,
7 minutes ago, 13 minutes ago. It's like they're always updated. See what I mean? They're just always there, man. Well, probably not Harry Potter because that's a book. Like you see, the reason I go for the anime ones is because I assume that the audience in general is not very literate, so they automatically will write in a script format because they're writing it like they're writing it like they're getting text messages. They don't even think they're writing a script.
Well, that's how you write a script today in text message language.
Yeah, that's how they wrote The Dark Knight Rises.
All right. And the rest is just improv. Fill in the spaces and make it seem full.
Just
These actors today are very talented.
Very much so. See, this is like poetry. What is this? I don't even know what this one is. Let's see what else I got in the Google Docs here.
Santa Claus is coming on town.
Coming on town? This is a Dragon Ball Z story. What is that?
It is?
Yeah, it's a Dragon Ball.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a script though.
It isn't?
No. It's these are just like they write them out like some of these kids write out actual like stories. Like most of them are actually like written out like as in prose. So let's see, Google Docs. Let me right back to the Inuyasha story, just where I like to be. What else do I have in here? Because I do have like a few of these. I keep forgetting A New Life. Yeah, this is pretty. Jesus, look at the stage direction though.
Wow.
Jesus, it
That's gonna
definitely is a script. How you feeling, guys? What do you say?
It's a Goku inspired thing again. Oh, Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
Yeah,
New
always.
Life.
I mean, we got a lot of stage direction. Maybe we can skip the first chunk of it. What do you say, guys? What are you feeling?
Right.
Or maybe we maybe we don't read it. Maybe we don't read any of it.
Right.
So there's Noka, there's Bulma, there's Bra, there's Pan, Krillin, Gohan, Bra, Ban. Who's Ban?
Who the hell's Ben and Goku? I've never.
I don't know. I swear
Ben.
I don't know who Noka is. Like that's like the first flag right there. Is that there's a character named Noka?
That reminds me of Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
One of those. If I'm,
Wow. Maybe we do need some stage direction. Ow. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, we can.
you definitely need some stage direction.
Yeah, like very
we
little.
can make it up.
We
I
can
don't know if you
make-
wanna make up
Are you
Because I mean, to be honest, that's what creates a scene.
Hold on there.
It sets the scene for the whole thing.
Right. I mean, it's a script. It's got to take us there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just have a bunch of random dialogue that's poorly translated and it's gold,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that's that easy usually.
But if you're going to read this, I suspect you should read it in as if.
Go for it. I'm ready.
So on and so forth. Well, you can come up with ideas. If we're going to read the premise, then you need to reach each paragraph has a different way of reading the paragraph. So the first paragraph, you read it.
We can all just take a different paragraph. There's three.
How do you feel, Justin?
There's 3 paragraphs.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
You're fine with it?
That's good.
I'll tell you what. I'll take. These are just like the same paragraph, and then take this big ass one and take this big ass. I'll start it, and then whoever wants to take second. So someone has to start with chapter 1. Okay.
Who's starting off with the first 2?
I'll do the
Welcome
first.
back and.
I'll do the first 2, and then someone please do the second, and then when it gets to chapter 1, do that and until the end of that paragraph, because these are chunkier paragraphs. And,
What? I'll take the. You want to take the first 2?
I'll take the first 2.
Okay.
I can do chapter 1. I can do that first paragraph.
Cool.
I'll just do my signature Dragon Ball Z announcer voice.
Perfect.
Welcome back for lovers of Dragon Ball AG. I hope you have been looking forward to this new story. This is more of a story to get things set up for part 3. I will change my bases loaded and will load once a week. Enjoy. Previously on Dragon Ball AG, we were the last time we were in the world of Dragon has left the Noka. This stage, oh man, we're not going to get any context. Left the Noka in Capsule Corp shortly after his arrival and completed his journey. It was a difficult decision, and that he met 2 of enemies along the way. And in the end, Android Omega, the creepy little wizard, Dazer, and there was still a little more to learn about bullying in Desariento. Noka went through a lot in his journey, but now trained properly, about to begin, and he cannot wait.
I still don't know what the fuck is going on, but okay, chapter 1.
Chapter 1, the beginning of something great. Waking up has never been such fun for Noka. He was in such comfort that he felt like he was dreaming and soon will wake up in the woods or some mountain caves, but both. He was very much in Capsule Corpse. He looked around the large bedroom and was hinted at. Time was 9 And Noka was glad he managed to be a bit of a delayed start, and slowly pulled himself out of bed and stood up on his feet. He honestly did not know what he wanted to do or what he should have done. He walked to the door and tried to listen through the halls. Did not seem like anyone was up or if they were being very quiet. Noka moved into his bag and pulled out something that was not too torn or dirty, so he has something to wear.
What?
Okay.
I don't understand anything so far.
Wow. That was pretty fast, though. I'm still trying to catch up, but okay.
Okay.
Okay, my turn.
Okay, keep going. Okay. Once he was ready, he
Crap,
took
I
a
just
step.
muted myself. Okay,
Wait.
here we go.
Yeah.
Once he was ready, at top, he took a step to the room and looked up and down the hallway before making his way back down the road that the Brazilian had brought him in the night before. Eventually, got to the stairs, and he was surprised that he even took a bit of a time. Capture Corp, really complex and large, placed largely contrary to what May Noka ever. Got to the bottom of the stairs, which immediately led to the kitchen, where the blue world of poetry was sitting, drinking coffee, and reading the morning news on the pill. Noka did not really have the confidence to speak, which was strange, considering he had no problems with it in the previous night. It's just a scan of his neck and turned Bulma around to see who was standing there with his head down.
Okay. Who's gonna take Bulma? Who's gonna take Noka?
That's a tough one. I'll take Bulma this time.
You're gonna take Bulma. Aaron, do you want Noka or do you want me to take Noka?
Oh, you take Noka.
Okay. And next character, we'll figure that out.
Good morning.
Good morning, Noka. How do you sleep well?
If the case, you have a very beautiful home.
Do you want something to drink?
Please, the water's fine.
I got Bulma out of her seat and walked over to the refrigerator and pulled out a bottle of water for Noka.
Thank you, Miss Summery.
Oh, please, call me Bulma.
Okay, Bulma.
Hey, why do you not go into the living room? Brazilian and Pan doing their homework.
Oh, okay.
Noka walked through the doorway that connects the kitchen to the living room and saw that the Brazilian and Pan were all sitting together. Pan was sitting a little relaxed and looking very sleepy during the Brazilian was writing away from the paper. That is until you do your article?
Yes, I'm okay. It's just a little hard too.
How was that? I gave you an easy topic.
Yes, but I prefer not to write about the history of cell games, and I have to write all the lies.
I think, but you can get it done in about half an hour.
Well, I'd rather take the time of the last time.
Noka thought he would take his chances.
Hello.
Hey, good morning, Noka.
Oh,
How are you two doing?
good.
Good. Oh, great. And you?
Frankly, I had the best sleep I've had in a while.
Well, that's great.
One thing I need to do to have a shower.
Oh, yeah. I took you to the room without ensuite bathroom. You can use the bathroom in Brian room. Come on.
Brazilian got up and grabbed the hand of Noka and dragged him back up the stairs. Brazilian, when he entered the room, I noticed that it was unlike any bedroom he had ever seen. It was as big as it was in the living room, and not only that, but it was a huge walk-in closet, and Noka was scared of the amount of clothes she had, but it did not remind him of something.
It did not remind him of something?
I'm gonna be in need of some clothing.
Saying that, but it did not remind him of something, says it reminded him of something. I see. I'll grab you something from my brother's room, okay?
Thank you.
You have your shower, and I will leave you some clothes here. Just come back down when you're ready.
Oh my god.
Brazilian smiled at Noka, and then they came out of the bedroom. Noka removed his clothes and went into the bathroom. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, he closed the door behind him. He turned on the shower and was about to jump in when he looks in the mirror. He believed. Oh shit. He believed that the wounds on his body had been reduced to mere scars, but it seems to be healing very quickly. Cast it off as just an effect of the pills. Senzu. Senzu, right. Quickly? Sorry, Senzu. Happened in the bathroom, and a lot of hair washing relaxed him. He said he was not able to have a good wash for such a long time, so this just felt like a luxury at the moment. But he knew that he would become much more than a routine thing now. When he was out, grabbed his towel, started to dry off in the mirror, and saw that his hair was getting too long to be normal, and it began to grow. And it began to grow until the bottom of the back and front of his eyes. He needs to cut it very soon. Came out of the bathroom and saw that the Brazilian had left him some clothes there.
Who is the Brazilian?
And they put on top of the toothbrush. Noka was ready quickly and was now wearing a black top with a white capsule company logo and a pair of blue jeans, I think from Aeropostale. He was lucky that the clothes fit almost perfectly for him.
Well, I love the fact that we read all that stage direction. We don't know who the fuck Brazilian is.
Or who Noka is. Who's Noka?
Okay, he made his way downstairs to the living room and saw that the Brazilian and the general sitting there with Goten and Trunks. The Brazilian has had some help with homework from their trunks while Goten and Pan was watching TV. Noken looked through to the kitchen and saw that Gohan and Fidel, Chi-Chi and Bulma were sitting there talking. Noka was about to enter and get along with others until someone caught him by surprise.
Hey, Noka was it?
Oh, no, try that again.
Hey, Noka was not it?
That's what I thought.
Huh? Yes. Hello there. You're Krillin, are you not? Are not you?
The one and only. So you're looking for Goku, is that it?
Yes.
You want him to train you? The man who has some tough training. I remember when we were young and trained together. You must have some real big problem in the village if you want Goku to train you. If your mother was aware of Goku, then they may not know that there is no one better.
What? What does
Oh.
that mean?
Noka was starting to get a bit annoyed and upset, constantly being reminded of what happened in his village, and he knew it was a conversation with Krillin that were doing this. He said he is not sure he wants to stand there and continue to listen to what he had to say. Noka seemed to the rest of them and saw that none of them noticed him, with one exception. Gohan was looking at more than Noka and Krillin, can feel the power Noka continues to grow as he continued Krillin for talks.
I just hope that this problem you may not have is not too large.
With that last statement, Noka walked without saying anything and went to the top floor.
What was that?
Gohan walked... Nice one, Krillin. Gohan walked for more than Krillin and explained the anger he felt inside Noka, which was brought by the subject. Gohan was about to go out and follow him, but walked Bulma. I was going to say Bulma walked. But walked Bulma over and stopped him.
I'm sure that woman will deal with this situation better.
You want to do Gohan? Yeah.
Sure.
I don't
Move
think he has
forward.
lines.
Also walked Bulma to follow the Noka, and Brazilian got up and turned to the pan. Is Brahmi? Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, you're
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
And
You
you're
have to admit, it's kinda nice.
What? You're kidding, right?
No, of course not. I mean, look, it was clear he was training so strong.
Yes, but it is a little annoying, is it not?
What do you
Alright.
mean?
It's a little awkward, and that's just uncomfortable to be around.
it's a little awkward. I think that's more of your dialogue.
Plus, he took the attention away from me in Holiday AD and added that in her head.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah.
because it does not know any of us. Once you get to know all of us, he'll be fine.
If you If you say so.
Noka was upstairs in the room was sitting there on his bed looking at a picture of him and his mother's birthday gala in 10. He was smiling at the memory of his mother, but he was crying at the same time. Tears fell on the image with Noka continuing to look down. He was not able to show his feelings while on the trip, but now that he has a chance to relax and reflect on everything, he needs to let it out. Noka heard the knock at the door and the voice of Bulma's.
Noka, are you okay there?
Noka quickly hid the picture.
Yes, you can come in.
What happened down there?
Noka looked up her, and she could see that they was very upset, but she just could not put her finger on it. She closed the door, turned the light on, and sat on the bed next to him.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I did not like the questions about why I am here and how my mother was aware of Goku, but...
Bulma noticed Noka looking down and stopped himself from saying anything else, but she wanted him to try to get everything he had to say to get out of his chest, and otherwise it would taunt him.
Okay, can you tell me?
Noka reached his hand under the pillow and pulled out the picture as before. He showed that Bulma.
Is this you?
Yes, this is my mother.
You look very happy.
That was a holiday AD-10. It was great.
So what's this got to do with right then? So
Well, before I left my village, there was an attack and hit the villages of something. I tried to help, but I could not, and
everything was okay, Noka, in your own time.
thank you. There was only one death.
Entire Bulma, as they realized where this was heading, expression changed. It was not too hard to get the image in Noka and sadness about the whole subject.
My mother, it's dead, and I could not save her.
Noka stood up and pounded his fist into the wall, stood Bulma up, and put her hand on his shoulder to comfort him. Noka certainly felt calm in the presence of Bulma, seemed to have like her maternal instinct, and Noka liked this. She put her arm around Noka and pulled him in a hug. Noka let his emotions in the comfort of this woman and knows that he is going to feel a lot more comfortable if it was well treated by everyone.
Listen, there was probably nothing you can do.
I do not think I tried hard enough, and that is why she told me to come find Goku, so that I can protect myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure that everything will be fine, but Noka needs to stop blaming yourself. Fault was not good, Noka.
Well,
Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate everything you're doing for me.
Fine. Now why do not we go down there?
Well, but Bulma, please do not tell everyone, and I do not really want one to know about it.
Okay, I will not tell anyone, but we should really...
Please, just trust me on this.
Okay, come on then.
stepped Bulma out of the room and walked down the hall, but also Noka walked out of the room and went to close the door. He saw something. Something inside his bag was glowing orange.
Ah.
I'll be down in seconds.
Noka walked into the room again and opened his briefcase and pulled out a good luck charm. He was given in his village. He looked at it, but I did not understand what made him. The ball was glowing orange like it was before, but he can clearly see that it has 2 stars on it. Noka did not know what to do, so he just put it back in the bag and left the bedroom. When he returned in the basement, everyone was sitting around and chatting. Noka immediately went to the kitchen to ask for a drink. Fidel and Chi-Chi was in there talking, but both stopped when they noticed walking in a small boy.
I just knew it was a small boy. I just guessed.
Uh-huh.
Chi-Chi.
Well, I was already Bulma, so I don't think I can be Chi-Chi. I only have one girl voice.
Hello there, Noka. We can help you.
Ah, yes. I just came to get myself a drink.
Definitely. Go here. Gooseberry juice good.
Yes, this will be perfect, thanks.
You are welcome.
Do you want anything to eat?
Frankly, I'm not very hungry, but thanks for the offer. And I guess I got used to the lack of food I had in my travels, so I'm kind of used to it, kind of.
Noka thanked them for the drink and turned around to see the Brazilian standing there. You know what would be awesome?
No. Why?
If you're going to be staying around here, should start going to my school.
Ah. Ha ha ha. No, I do not think that this is what will happen.
Why? Or why not?
Because at this moment, I do not even know what's going on.
That makes 3 of us.
I stay, or I'm going to go home.
Who's Gohan again?
I'll just...
Oh,
I
I
can take
cannot
it.
answer
That's
that for you. Oh, yeah, you take it, Justin.
Okay, I cannot answer that for you.
What do you mean?
I've decided that I'm going to train you. What?
Really?
See? You're gonna stay.
Yes, I'm going to train you. Wait, where is it? Keep going up. I came here for this reason. I am sure that my father would be proud to let me train you.
Well, thank you very much.
But you really want to try to live a normal life with us, so you will have to go to school with girls.
Yeah. Really?
Really?
What for?
That's ban, not pan.
I can't help it. That's so good.
Because it is the best thing for him. He needs to live a normal life. Well, if you're going to be at the school, we will need to be the easy way to school. So why do you not use the last names? Certainly make things easier for you. One last thing, though. If I train you, you will need to live with us.
What?
Oh, really? Oh, God.
Pan walked off and left the upper floor Noka, Gohan, Bulma, and Brazil to continue talks. Settled everything else about what was discussed, and they were all happy with the result. Noka was also not very happy that he will be going to school, but he will not complain about it, Justin. He made his way upstairs to his room, getting ready to take his stuff to a new home.
Wow.
That's a
So
great.
I kind of, yeah, and a round of applause and for the author there. I kind of was following it.
I had a lot of difficulty figuring out who the Brazilian was.
Right, yeah.
Who was the Brazilian?
Is that
But
a gang
every
name
time
or something?
Right, every time I'd say the Brazilian, and in reference to that guy taking a shower earlier on, I was just naturally thought the Brazilian. So yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
I don't know who Noka is either.
A perfect work. A perfect work. Right there.
Amazing stuff.
Where on earth did it just go?
You just deleted it.
Did I just delete it?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
Great.
delete it. Hold on, let's see. I want to see where this is right now. Dragon Ball AG New Life. Interesting. Oh God. Oh my
Previously,
God.
Dragon Ball AG.
There are 7 more chapters of this.
Oh, I guess we might have to go through all of it.
Well, coming up tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is chapter 2.
Yeah, we've got enough for tonight, I think.
All right,
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I am, yeah, definitely. Brilliant work
There's
from
my,
Aaron and
vocal
Justin, as always. Brilliant work, gentlemen, as always. Incredible.
Pretty
Justin,
good
can I
taste,
just say?
guys.
Can I just say your upper pitch? You know, your higher level pitch is getting really on point in terms of characters and so on.
Thank you so much.
It's true because
You
Bulma
know.
was up high here and then go on
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah. It takes a lot of skill to be able to go right up there and then down here.
There's
Up
no
to
middle
down,
ground. There's no middle ground in your range. It is just
Wait,
purely
what about
highs and
my
lows.
my Krillin was pretty good though. You guys
That
both
was
like
great.
Krillin.
Yeah.
Krillin was, yep. I think for next year, 2015, we need to release some sort of EP where the three of us do, a song. We'll do a couple of songs together,
Oh yeah,
record it, and
Yeah, that sounds like a good
Absolutely.
idea.
that's absolutely the
Yeah.
best idea. That's the only way to go.
You mean like a Christmas CD you want to do for next year? Or?
Well, we'll make it. We'll sing
You want to make a Christmas CD?
We'll make a Christmas themed anime like EP.
For
But
2015.
we can change the titles to like Santa Claus is coming on town and all that type of stuff.
I've got to take a look at it because that was in Spanish and I translated it.
Dude, that was amazing.
This is you, Santa, and came to visit. I hope you brought me my strong macho guy and girl said before standing up and head to room of your house. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I saw a bulging something down there.
Oh, really? Let's see. Oh, bulging pompadour. I don't think anyone's ever described a pompadour as bulging before, but okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a
And the
Bulgarian pompadour.
Oh look, and the huge bulge in his shorts, which could only mean a huge member.
When he was able to fully digest the surprise, she could only wave his hand in greeting. How is this related? This is look
Was
up.
all that could articulate? Oh, hi was all that could be
Sorry,
articulated.
look at this. This is a Dragon Ball Z story.
It is?
Yeah, see, like right at the top, it's like Dragon Ball Z is not mine.
So who's Santa Claus then?
I just have to okay, hold on. There's got to be I'm gonna look up Goku. No, he's not in there.
No? Oh wow.
Gohan's in there.
Type in Santa. Oh, there's one.
El grandson of Santa Claus.
Gohan.
What's that?
Oh my God, this might be.
You see, right now I turned 13. My parents and my holy grandfather told me that I can choose a girl to be my Mrs. Claus. When I touch myself, take up the mantle. Oh shit! You mean when I touch myself, take up the ass? Said the dark-haired young man.
The mantle. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Holy Christ, man.
Damn. Oh look,
Wow.
a terrible sex god.
When did you see that?
I just read a terrible sex god.
Okay, we gotta look that up. Yep.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
The boy turned out to be a terrible sex god.
Gohan? Damn. Hey, do you know what? In Japan and China, with their fascination with anime, it extends even to XXX R18 videos where they, turn the anime members into freaking,
Tentacles. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and they end up fucking each other and all that type of stuff. It's a huge industry.
You know what? I'm not even kidding. I actually looked that up. I was trying to figure out what the fuck's up with the tentacles, and a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just because they can't show penises in Japan." And I actually found out that it's actually based off of a classic Japanese painting from I think the 1400s called "The Fisherman's Wife," where an octopus is having sex with a woman, and I guess that's where it all originates.
Okay. Yep.
It was the same.
Which is understandable.
It's the same guy that did the Wave. It's the same guy that did the Wave, one of the most influential, world-renowned Japanese pieces of art. It's so crazy. In fact, I'm gonna look that up right now. Yeah, let me see right here. Is that what it's called?
The Dream of the Fisherman. Yeah.
There we go. They said there's.
It's very sexy.
Yeah, let's see right here. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Yeah. I've seen that picture.
I think this is way the hell grosser than any shit coming out of an asshole right now. I think we beat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we might as well tap us today, huh?
The guy that pops into this room is just gonna be like, oh, never mind, that's gross as fuck. I was just trying to throw shit.
Well, we do have one viewer right now. If you haven't seen him,
and just to think, the octopus's freaking beak is right in there. Oh my gosh.
See, that's where they got the movie Octopus. That's where they got the movie Octopussy from. You know, that's
Right.
Ian Fleming was just like, wow, what are all they see?
I saw this picture.
Trouble in Paradise.
Yeah.
Got the ceremonial blade right there. That ain't good. I gotta be honest. I love that octopus's eyes. He almost looks like one of those wacky like animatronics that you'd
Yeah.
see somewhere.
Oh, like the robotic tentacle things from later on.
Yeah, like
Those became popular like pretty recently.
oh my god. Oh man.
Okay, well, I think that concludes our show for this week, ladies and gentlemen. We'll end it on that note.
evening, ladies and
We'll end on the note of talking about octopuses penetrating women back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. It doesn't happen anymore.
Yes.
Colin,
Yes.
take over, buddy.
Okay. Justin,
Yes,
close her out, Justin.
it was a great night. I've still got my cold, so I'm glad you guys did most of the talking here. We'll see you again tomorrow for more of our theater that we do.
Wonderful.
We should have a catch cry so
Or
that we
maybe-
can all say it together when we end it.
Yeah.
Theater.
Or that could just. That's perfect. That's perfect.
That's perfect. We're trying to end right now. That was a perfect ending.
That was a perfect
Oh.
ending.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, gentlemen.
You can't do it much better than that, can you?
The balcony is
No, you
closed.
can't. But yeah, take care, and it was nice hanging out. It's nice to see you nice. Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers.
I won't call you that guy ever again. How about that?
There we go.
We'll see. Don't hold your breath on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Wonderful.
That
Wonderful.
guy from New Zealand, out.
That guy from Wisconsin out.
That guy also from Wisconsin. Out is there? Yeah. Go on.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
I love you. Or not. So I think we're still live. Yeah. So, yeah. We're going to until I guess they come back.